and landed on an unknown planet. When Lila woke up, her legs were firmly pinned under a large tree. The weak Zap was powerless to help. Lila was parched, and coupled with the heavy spacesuit, the moisture in her body was nearly drained. Zap suggested they take off their clothes and return to the most primitive way of life. The two removed their outer garments, using leaves to cover themselves. To demonstrate his masculinity, Zap decided to venture into the forest alone to find food, but Lila sensed something was off. Why was Zap, who was always cowardly, acting so unusually? However, given the emergency, there was no time to dwell on it. Lila lay weakly on the grass, thirsty and hungry. Fortunately, Zap returned in time, with some dried fruits. Zap explained that the spaceship had completely crashed, and there were no signs of any other life forms around. This place was truly a Garden of Eden. Ample food, a mild climate, apples on the trees, and even a serpent. They were the Adam and Eve of this planet. Meanwhile, Fry was restless on the other side. Everyone felt the apocalypse was approaching, and thought they should make the most of their remaining time by having a wild and indulgent multi-person party. But the professor stopped them. He had uncovered the origin of the death ball. In 1998, the Air Force launched a secret military satellite, and in the same year, a satellite to filter out inappropriate TV programs was also launched. Shortly after ascending, the two satellites collided, and were never heard from again. But Fry still didn't understand. Why did the death ball want to destroy planets? The professor listed the planets that had been destroyed. A planet with a nude beach, a planet of violent crime, and various other planets with inappropriate behaviors. From this perspective, the death ball was eliminating undesirable planets, and the next target was Earth. The only solution now was to select a pristine, uninhabited island, join hands in a circle, and chant prayers together. Finally, they would transmit this scene to the death ball via a signal tower, to prove that Earth was pure and clean. But the unreliable Bender immediately hooked up with the signal tower.
Bender, stop! Stop!